They've lied to you. The world has lied to you, and the biggest liar of all is you. It's time to wake up. Stop pretending you think you've been playing the game. No. You've been watching from the sidelines, too scared to get your hands dirty, too weak to take what you truly deserve. But not anymore. It's time to attack, to tear down the walls that you've built around yourself, the barriers you hide behind. It's time to unleash the beast inside of you. What are you waiting for? Permission? No one's coming to give you that. This is war, and the only thing that matters is what you choose to do right now. Are you going to sit there and let life dictate who you are? Let them whisper in your ear that you're not good enough, that you're weak, that you don't belong, that you'll never make it. That's the lie you've been believing, and it's time to expose it. You're not just some bystander, some passive observer. You're a monster, a beast. You were born to rip apart everything that stands in your way. But you've been too scared, too caught up in their opinions. They've told you to fit into their mold, to play by their rules. And you've listened. You've kept quiet, kept your head down, and let them control the narrative of your life. That ends now. Look around you. They're losing control. They built this illusion of power, this facade of success, this mask that they hide behind to make you believe you're beneath them. But guess what? Their masks are falling off. And as they lose control, you're the one left standing. You're the one who has the strength, the resilience, the raw hunger to take what they can't hold on to anymore. The world doesn't care about your feelings. It doesn't care about your comfort zone. There is no safety. You've been fed lies that keep you weak, complacent, and docile. They told you to follow the rules, to stay in line, to be polite, to be normal. But normal isn't enough. Normal gets forgotten. Normal gets left behind. Normal never achieves anything. And that's exactly where you've been. Normal. And you've let yourself get lost in it. No more. Now is the time to break through, to stop pretending you're fine with mediocrity, to stop telling yourself that maybe tomorrow you'll start. You want to change? No one's going to wait for you. This is about action. The beast inside you doesn't wait for permission. It doesn't wait for some perfect moment. It breaks through and it takes. Let's be real for a second. You think they have control? You think they have power? No, they're scared. They know you're waking up and they can feel it. They're losing their grip on you, on your mind, on your soul. And that terrifies them. But it's about to terrify you too, because the moment you truly wake up is the moment you stop being human. You stop being some weak, fragile person waiting for the world to hand you what you want. No, you become a predator, a force of nature. And when you do that, everything changes. You're not here to make friends. You're not here to be liked. You're here to dominate. You're here to rise, to burn everything to the ground if that's what it takes. You're not going to get the respect you deserve by sitting quietly, by being complacent. You earn respect by destroying the weak, by taking what's rightfully yours, by showing the world what happens when they mess with a force they can't understand. This isn't a nice world. No one's going to hand you anything. No one's going to give you a pat on the back. They won't care when you fail. They won't care when you sit there, feeling sorry for yourself, trying to figure out how to make it. They'll just watch as you keep being weak, keep being a failure until you've outlived your usefulness. They'll move on to the next person, the next victim. But you're different. You're meant for more. You're not going to sit there. You're going to rise. You're going to tear down every false belief that's been planted in your mind. You're going to destroy every bit of fear that's kept you chained. And the moment you do, the world won't know what hit it. You will become a force that cannot be stopped. The question is, will you let them continue to control you? Will you let them break you, or will you rise? Will you stay in their shadow, their broken world? Or will you step into the light of your own and show them what happens when a monster wakes up? Now let me make this clear. You can sit there, wallow in your weakness, continue to tell yourself that you can't, that you don't have what it takes. Or you can get up. You can stop being afraid. You can tear off your own mask. You can shed the skin of fear, of doubt, of everything that's been holding you back. You are not weak. You are not fragile. You are a monster, a beast. And if you let yourself become that, if you finally break free from their lies, nothing
in this world will ever stand in your way. The only thing left is to decide, are you going to keep pretending, or are you going to fight? You've been living a lie. That's the first thing you need to understand.
The truth is, you've been feeding yourself excuses over and over again. And every time you've done it, you've let yourself fall further into the hole of mediocrity. You've been lying to yourself, telling yourself that it's okay to stay small, that it's okay to hide, that it's okay to settle. You tell yourself, I'll do it tomorrow. I don't have enough time. I'm not good enough. All lies, every single one of them. They've taught you to be weak. They've conditioned you to believe that every setback is a
reason to quit, that every obstacle is a signal to retreat. You've been taught that success is for the lucky, for the chosen ones, for those who have some magical quality that you don't possess.
But that's the biggest lie of all. The truth is, success isn't reserved for the chosen, it's reserved for the ones who refuse to quit. The ones who rise above the lies. And right now, you're not doing that. You're sitting in your comfort zone, telling yourself it's too hard, it's too much, you're too tired.
Let's talk about what's really going on here. You're scared. You've been scared your entire life. Scared of failure, scared of judgment, scared of being exposed for the fraud you feel like deep down. And so you hide behind these excuses.
You tell yourself it's okay to wait, it's okay to be busy, it's okay to stay stuck because, hey, you've got a good enough excuse, right? Wrong. You're not busy. You're avoiding. You're not stuck. You're scared. You're
scared to take that next step. Scared to face the reality that you've been playing small, that you've been wasting time, that you've been living in a lie. Do you know why you've been stuck? It's because you've been believing that the struggle is not worth it.
You think you can just sit there and let life pass you by. But let me tell you something. Life doesn't give a damn about your comfort. Life doesn't care how tired you are, how much you deserve a break, or how many times you failed in the past. Life doesn't care if you don't feel ready. It just keeps moving forward, dragging you along whether you like it or not. You can sit there and cry about your circumstances, or you can get the hell up and fight for what you deserve. The excuses, the self-doubt, the one-day mentality, it's all a trap. It's the trap they want you to fall into. They want you to be comfortable in your excuses. They want you to tell yourself, I'll start tomorrow. It's too late for me. I can't do it. Every time you say that, you give them the power. You hand over control of your life to someone else. Someone who wants to see you fail. Someone who wants to keep you in your place. What if I told you that the only reason you're still stuck is because you've been telling yourself that it's okay to be stuck?
What if I told you that every single time you've said later, You've given up an opportunity to move forward. You've wasted your energy, your time, your life. And that's exactly what they want. They want you to stay small. They want you to believe you're not capable of achieving more. They want you to believe that you don't deserve the life you dream of. And you've bought into it. You've bought into the lie that you're not enough, that your failures define you, that your past is a chain that's holding you back. They've convinced you that your mistakes are too big to overcome. But let me make one thing crystal clear. Your past doesn't define you. It doesn't. Your failures aren't your future. The only thing standing between where you are now and where you want to be is the story you keep telling yourself. The only thing keeping you from greatness is the lie that you've been fed for so long. The lie that you're not enough, that you can't, that it's too hard. You're not a failure. You're not a victim. You're a warrior. But you're not acting like one. You're still sitting there playing it safe, protecting your fragile ego, afraid to risk it all. You're still afraid to put yourself out there, to go all in on yourself. And you're letting the world laugh in your face as you waste your time. You know what they're saying behind your back? They're saying, "It's too bad. I thought she had potential, but I guess not." And every time you make an excuse, every time you hold yourself back, you confirm what they think about you. You confirm that you're weak. You confirm that you're just another statistic. It's time to wake up. It's time to stop playing the victim. You're not helpless. You're not some passive passenger in this life. You have everything you need right now to crush it, to break free from all these lies, to tear down the walls that have been holding you back. But you've been too comfortable, too cozy in your excuses, too afraid to get uncomfortable. You've been telling yourself that you need a perfect plan, a perfect moment, the right circumstances. News flash. There is no perfect moment. There is no perfect plan. There is only right now. This moment is the only one you control, the only one you can change. But here you are letting it slip through your fingers. What are you going to do? Keep telling yourself that it's too hard, that the timing isn't right, that you'll never be good enough? Or are you going to get up and destroy the lie? Here's the reality. The longer you sit there letting these lies control you, the more you'll waste, the more you'll lose time, energy, opportunities, all slipping away while you sit there, holding on to your comfort, afraid to take the leap. Every second you waste is a second closer to never reaching your potential. You're not running out of time, though. You're just running out of excuses. And the more you feed those excuses, the more you kill your chance at greatness. So, are you going to keep pretending? Keep lying to yourself? Keep believing that your situation is the reason you're stuck? Keep waiting for the world to change for you? Or are you going to finally face the truth that you are the one standing in your own way? The only person stopping you from success is you. The only thing holding you back is your belief in your own weakness. The lie is over. It's time to see the truth. It's time to stop lying to yourself. It's time to stop being afraid. It's time to fight. And the first fight is the one inside your head. Break the chains of your own mind, and then nothing in this world can hold you back. It's time to face the cold, hard truth. You are not a special snowflake. No one is coming to save you. Nobody cares about your dreams, your goals, or your excuses. The world is a battlefield,
And if you're not willing to step onto that battlefield and fight for what's yours, then get ready to be trampled. You are not a victim. Stop acting like one. The sooner you accept that no one is going to hand you anything, the sooner you can stop making excuses and start taking control. You are responsible for where you are today, not your parents, not your circumstances, not your past mistakes. The only person to blame for your current situation is you. Stop looking for someone to blame for your failures. The truth is, it's your fear, your procrastination, your inability to take action that's holding you back. You've been waiting for the perfect moment, waiting for life to give you a sign, waiting for things to magically align. But guess what? That's never going to happen. You know what the real issue is? You don't want it bad enough. You say you want to succeed. You say you want to achieve greatness, but if you really wanted it, you'd stop sitting around waiting for things to get easier, and you'd start acting now. Every time you make an excuse, every time you let fear or doubt take control, you prove to the world that you're not committed, that you're not ready to fight for what you say you want. The cold, hard truth is this: you are only as strong as your ability to fight through adversity. It's easy to dream. It's easy to talk about what you're going to do someday. It's easy to tell yourself that you'll work harder tomorrow. But let me tell you something. Tomorrow doesn't exist. It's not a guarantee. Today is all you have. And if you waste today, you'll never get it back. So stop procrastinating. Stop waiting for the perfect time. There is no perfect time. It's now or never. You've convinced yourself that success is for someone else. You've told yourself that other people have some sort of advantage that you don't. Maybe they were born into wealth, or they have connections, or they have some special talent. But here's the real truth. They're not better than you. They've just made different choices. They've made the decision to show up, to fight, to grind, to get uncomfortable. And you've been sitting on the sidelines waiting for some magical moment to fall into your lap. It's time to wake up. The world doesn't owe you anything. It doesn't care about your sob stories or your hard luck. It doesn't care how many obstacles you've had to overcome. If you want to succeed, if you want to make something of yourself, you have to fight for it. There is no free ride. There is no one day where everything just magically works out. It's all on you. You either show up or you don't. The world is not fair. It's not going to give you a break just because you feel tired. It's not going to give you a pass just because you've had a rough time. You're either in the game or you're out. There is no middle ground. Every second you spend whining about your situation is another second you're losing in the race to achieve your goals. So ask yourself, what are you willing to sacrifice? Because if you're not willing to sacrifice something, your time, your comfort, your doubts, then you will never achieve anything significant. The reality is, you don't need anyone's permission to go after your goals. You don't need a handout. You don't need a break. You need to stop waiting for someone to give you an opportunity and start creating your own. The world doesn't care about your excuses, and neither should you. You have the power to make things happen. The problem is you've been too focused on looking for the easy way out. You've been looking for shortcuts, for someone to give you the answers, for someone to hand you success on a silver platter. But that's not how it works. You have to earn it. And that means facing the brutal reality of the grind. Success is not glamorous. It's not easy. It's not a straight path. It's ugly, it's painful, and it's relentless. But guess what? So are you. You are made for this. You are stronger than the obstacles in your way. You just need to stop making excuses and start stepping up to the plate. It's going to hurt. You're going to doubt yourself. You're going to feel like quitting 1,000 times. But that's what separates the winners from the losers. The winners don't quit. They keep pushing, even when it's hard. They keep grinding, even when it seems like there's no end in sight. If you want to succeed, you have to be willing to go to war. This is a battle and you're in it. You can either fight or get crushed. But if you're not ready to fight, then don't even bother. Don't waste your time. Because the people who are ready to fight are the ones who win. And right now, you're not fighting. You're sitting there in your excuses, in your comfort zone, letting time slip away. Let me give it to you straight. You're not going to get a second chance. Time doesn't wait for anyone. It's ticking away right now. The longer you wait, the more you waste. Every minute you spend waiting for the right time is a minute you'll never get back. You can either keep hiding behind your excuses, or you can step up and take control of your future. But there's no in between. You have one life. One chance to do something meaningful, to create something that lasts. But that chance won't last forever. And if you don't take it, if you don't seize every moment, you'll end up like so many others. Full of regret, wishing you had fought harder, wishing you had taken that leap when you had the chance. So, what's it going to be? Are you going to keep pretending? Keep telling yourself that it's too hard? Or are you going to face the raw truth that no one cares about your excuses? The world isn't going to give you a break. It's time to stop waiting. It's time to start fighting. Understand this right now. If you don't change, if you don't get off your ass and start pushing harder than ever before, then you're done. Not in some dramatic, far-off way, but right here, right now. Your future will be a wasteland of missed opportunities, regret, and wasted potential. That's the consequence of weakness. Every time you avoid discomfort, every time you make an excuse, every time you choose the easy road, you're shackling yourself to a life of mediocrity. You are planting the seeds of your own destruction. It's a slow death, but it's a death nonetheless. Here's the harsh truth. If you don't change, you'll be just another face in the crowd. Another person who had potential but never acted on it. Another person who had dreams but never dared to chase them. Another person who could have been great but was too afraid of failure, too afraid of rejection, too afraid of stepping into the fire. You'll be forgotten, just like the millions of others who thought they had time, who thought they had another chance. But guess what? Time doesn't give second chances. You're not guaranteed anything. Not tomorrow, not next year, and certainly not some big breakthrough. Life doesn't wait for you to get your shit together. It keeps moving relentlessly. And if you're not keeping up, if you're standing still while everyone else is hustling, guess what? You will be left behind. You'll be buried in the dust of your own excuses, and the world will continue to move forward without you. Do you think people will feel sorry for you when you've squandered your opportunities? Do you think they'll look back and say, "Oh, they tried their best, but life just wasn't fair"? No, They won't. The world doesn't care about your excuses. It doesn't care about your feelings. It only cares about results, and if you're not producing, you're irrelevant. You'll be another casualty of complacency, a statistic in the long list of people who never had the courage to fight for their dreams. If you don't change, you'll find yourself waking up day after day, trapped in the same routine, stuck in the same cycle of mediocrity, while those around you rise, while those who dared to act move forward, while they achieve what you only dreamed of. You'll watch them live the life you wanted, and it'll gnaw at you. It'll eat away at you day after day. And the worst part? You'll have no one to blame but yourself. But that's the price of weakness. That's the price of choosing comfort over the fight. And it's a price you don't want to pay. Imagine 10, 20, 30 years from now, looking back at this moment and realizing that you had everything you needed to win, but you chose the path of least resistance instead. You chose the easy way out. You chose to stay where it was safe, where you didn't have to put in the work, where you didn't have to risk failure. And now your dreams are nothing but dust in the wind. This is the cold reality of inaction. You can either act now or live with regret forever. The choice is yours. But let me be clear. If you let fear or hesitation hold you back now, it will follow you for the rest of your life. Every time you see someone else succeed, it will remind you that you could have been there too. Every time you see someone else take that leap, you'll remember that you sat on the sidelines, waiting for the right time and missed your shot. There's no one day where everything will magically fall into place. That doesn't exist. The one day that you keep waiting for will never come. If you don't act now, you will find yourself stuck in a perpetual loop of what ifs and maybe next times, all while others take the lead. This is the life of the weak. You'll be one of those people who constantly talks about what they could have done but never actually does anything. You'll be someone who could have achieved greatness but let fear and laziness control them. And here's the kicker. You might even rationalize your weakness. You'll tell yourself that it's not your fault, that you did your best, that you had all these reasons for why it didn't work out. But here's the real truth. No one cares about your excuses, and you shouldn't either. Excuses don't get you anywhere. They don't put food on the table. They don't get you closer to your goals. They don't make you stronger, smarter, or more successful. They only hold you back. If you don't start taking action now, if you keep procrastinating and pretending that someday things will change, you'll end up with nothing but unfulfilled potential. You'll be an empty shell of what you could have been. And that's the price of weakness. That's what happens when you refuse to face the truth and do what's necessary. You die a slow, painful death of irrelevance. Your dreams die. Your ambitions die. Your potential dies. And here's the hardest truth of all. The world doesn't care if you succeed. It's not going to stop to make things easier for you. It's not going to bend to your will or wait for you to get your act together. It's moving forward. And you either get on board or get left behind. If you don't change now, if you don't start taking bold, aggressive action, you'll find yourself outside the arena, watching others fight for their dreams while you sit in the shadows of your own failure. This is your warning. You are staring down the barrel of a future filled with regret and missed opportunities. You don't want that. You can't let that happen. You must change. Now. There's no time to waste. No more chances to wait for. Your time is now. And if you waste it, If you choose weakness over strength, you'll be the one left to live with the consequences. The pain of regret will be your constant companion, the reminder that you could have been something, but chose not to fight for it. So choose wisely. The future is yours to create, but only if you're willing to face the brutal consequences of inaction. Don't let your weakness define you. Don't let your fear and hesitation hold you back. Fight, or face the consequences. It's time. No more talking. No more what ifs. No more excuses. It's time to rise. You've been drowning in doubt, buried under fear, trapped by your own weakness. But enough is enough. The old you, the one that kept holding back,
The one that cowered when the fight got tough is gone. That version of you is dead. You've outgrown it. Now you are reborn into something unstoppable. This is where the fire ignites.
This is where the walls you've built around your comfort zone start to crumble, where your doubts start to fade into oblivion. This is the moment when you stop being afraid of what might happen and start embracing the power of what you're about to become. It doesn't matter how much you've failed in the past. It doesn't matter how many times you've stumbled. What matters is that you rise now. You see, it's not about waiting for the perfect moment or for someone to come save you. No one's coming. No one is going to hold your hand and guide you to greatness. That's your job. You are the one who will carve your path. And you're not going to make excuses. You're not going to hide in the shadows. You're going to rise up and take what's yours. This is about action. It's about aggression. It's about taking the fight to life itself. No more waiting for permission. No more thinking you need someone's approval. You've got everything you need inside you right now. Stop acting like you don't. Stop acting like you're not worthy of the success you crave. You're already qualified, already capable. You've just been too scared to believe it. But now you're a force to be reckoned with. The person you were yesterday is gone. The fears you had yesterday don't exist anymore. The weakness you let control you is nothing but a distant memory. The person you are now is an animal, relentless, savage, unstoppable. You're no longer waiting for opportunities. You're creating them. You're no longer hoping that things will get better. You're making them better. So take this moment. Look at where you are now and understand that it's not where you're going to stay. You're about to rise out of this pit of self-doubt
And weakness like a beast out of a cage. This is your time to strike. You've been beaten down, but now you're going to break the chains that have held you back for far too long. You've been holding your own progress hostage, waiting for someone else to do the work for you. But no more. This is war, and you
are the warrior. You were born to fight, born to conquer, born to leave your mark on this world. Every excuse you've made, every failure you've faced, every rejection you've endured has been training you for this moment, all of it. Everything you've gone through has been setting you up to break free. And now you're done playing small. You're done holding back. You're about to show the world what happens when a beast is finally unleashed. No one is going to stop you. Nothing is going to slow you down. Your ambition, your hunger, your fire, it's all about to explode. You've been training your whole life for this moment, whether you realized it or not. This is where you take everything you've learned and turn it into action. This is where you put every ounce of pain, every ounce of struggle, every ounce of fear into a relentless, focused attack on your goals. Understand this. You've been living in the shadows of your potential for too long. You've been tiptoeing around your greatness because you didn't want to risk failure. You've been afraid of what could happen if you truly unleashed your power. Well, it's time to stop being afraid of your own potential. It's time to stop doubting the greatness inside you. The road ahead won't be easy. You will face obstacles, you will face failure. But that's the point. The journey is supposed to be hard. It's supposed to test you, to push you, to tear you down so you can build yourself back up stronger than ever. The struggle is the fire that refines you into something indestructible. And you are going to burn through everything in your path. You are going to rise from the ashes like a goddamn phoenix. You've been too comfortable for too long. Now it's time to get uncomfortable. This is where the real work begins. This is where you prove to yourself that you are more than capable, more than worthy. This is where you build the future you've been dreaming of. But it's not going to happen while you sit back and wait for things to magically fall into place. It's going to happen because you refuse to accept anything less than greatness. It's going to happen because you are ready to sacrifice everything that's holding you back. It's going to happen because you are willing to burn every bridge that keeps you tied to your past and walk straight into your future with no fear, no hesitation, and no doubt. So get ready. Your transformation starts now. You're no longer the person you used to be. You've shed that skin. You've discarded those old thoughts and fears. Now, it's just you. The savage, unstoppable force. The person who will never back down. Now you'll fight for what you want. You'll fight for your dreams. You'll fight for the future you deserve.
No more hesitation. No more holding back. Rise. It's your time. And nothing will stop you now. This is it. No more waiting. No more wondering what might happen. You've been given every chance, every opportunity, every moment to rise. And
now you have only one choice left. Move forward. The time for hesitation is over. You're not just going to talk about change. You're going to make it happen. Right now. Everything you've learned, everything you've faced, every ounce of blood, sweat, and tears you've poured into this moment has led to this. This is your moment of truth. Do you want to keep wallowing in the pit of self-pity and doubt? Do you want to keep making excuses? Keep living in the same miserable cycle that's been holding you back for years? Or do you want to step into the arena right now and claim what is yours? There's no magic formula. There's no easy way out. But there is a path, and it's right in front of you. The moment you make the decision to step onto that path, the moment you make the choice to stop standing still, to stop second-guessing yourself, that's when everything changes. You either move forward or you fade away. You've been given everything you need to succeed. All the tools, all the resources, all the strength. You've got it. But it's up to you. Are you going to let fear dictate your life? Or are you going to use that fear as fuel to burn down every single barrier in your way? The only one who can stop you now is you. Understand this. The world doesn't give a damn about your excuses. It doesn't care about your struggles. It doesn't care about the pain you've been through. The world cares about action. It cares
about results. And the only thing standing between you and your destiny is the choice you make right now.
So what are you going to do? Are you going to keep waiting for someone to hand you your success on a silver platter? Or are you going to take it with your own two hands and claim what's rightfully yours? Here's the truth. No one else is coming to save you. The world will keep moving, the world will keep changing, and the world will keep evolving whether you're ready for it or not. The question is, are you going to keep up? The time is now. The choice is yours. You don't get to complain about your circumstances unless you're willing to change them. You don't get to whine about how unfair life is unless you're ready to fight for what you deserve. This is the final call to action. There's no more waiting, no more thinking, no more wondering. You've been given the tools, and now it's time to use them. You're a beast. You're a warrior. You've shed the dead weight of your old self. The world is yours to conquer, but it starts with the decision you make right now. Move forward. You have everything you need to succeed, but the clock is ticking. Time isn't going to wait for you. Every second you waste is a second you'll never get back. So stop sitting on the sidelines waiting for something to change. Change it yourself. You were born for this. You were born to fight. You were born to conquer your fears, to destroy the barriers that have kept you in a cage for far too long. And now, it's time to step into the ring. This isn't a game, this is war. You don't get to choose how the world treats you, but you do get to choose how you treat the world. And the way you treat it, from this moment on, is with aggression, with purpose, and with an unstoppable drive to succeed. No more waiting. No more hesitating. Move forward, take what's yours. The world is waiting for you to step up. Now rise, take that first step. The battle is yours to win.